Okay, this is one of them rare occurrences that I really need some advice. All right, and I completely forgot about this till I was talking to Possum about it this morning. So a couple weeks ago, my buddy called me. He works at a refinery up in Toledo, Ohio. He called me and said, "Hey, buddy, I came home for a week. I ended up breaking my foot. My damn truck is sitting up there at the airport collecting a bill every day. I need you to go grab my truck for me. I can't drive." I said, "All right, you do it for me. I do it for you. Sounds good. When am I leaving?" He said, "I'll get you a plane ticket. How about tomorrow morning?" I said, "Sounds good. Roll Tide. Here we go." So I get up on the Big Bird and I'm headed that way. And I already don't do good with flying because if this hits the ground, there's going to be nothing left. I'm leaving a crater. I'm talking about a serious one because I don't like heights. Anyway, I get all the way up here, and this is when the story really starts. Okay, we have a certain way of talking in the South that a lot of people frown upon, a lot of people envy, but most people frown upon. And we have certain catchphrases and words and stuff like that might mean something different in a different area code. Well, when I flew into Detroit, let me tell you something. I'm as lost as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. I'm talking about, like, I am lost in this airport. This is the biggest damn structure I've ever seen in my whole life. So I go to the information desk. I go up there. I said, "Ma'am, can you help me? I'm lost." I'm talking about I'm lost. And she didn't give a shit about helping me. Only thing she heard in that whole sentence was "ma'am." And she got on my ass. I'm talking about quick, fast, and in a jiffy. She goes, "I am not a ma'am." Ma'am? I mean, excuse me? She goes, "I am not a ma'am. I'm not that old." I said, and it's a habit. It's just a habit how we talk. I said, "Ma'am, I didn't mean no disrespect." And she said, "Well, I am not a ma'am, and don't call me that again." I said, "I'll tell you what, ma'am. I'm gonna find somebody else to help me. I didn't mean to piss you off, because at this point it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I really can't handle this at this point." But so I just left it be, and she should feel really, really gracious, because I'm not one to hold my tongue, but I wanted a Whataburger chicken biscuit because I flew in on a Sunday and Chick-fil-A was closed. So I just eased my big ass right up out that airport when I found that truck. Now, I found the truck, and I got like a 16-hour drive back to Biloxi, Mississippi. Well, I'm hauling ass, and I'm talking about I don't even have to make 2 trips. I mean, I am hauling ass coming down through Ohio out of Detroit. And I get all the way to Cincinnati before that damn fuel light comes on. I said, "Shit, got to stop." All right. Well, I pulled into the gas station. I had diesel. Pulled up the diesel pump. And I don't like using my cards in strange places. Too much scamming going on. So I go inside. I was going to get me a Bang and another can of Snuff and some Bugles and whatever the hell else my fat ass wanted. Some Mike and Ike's. I don't remember what all I was getting. I was getting a bunch of stuff. And I get up to it, and it's about 7 o'clock in the morning at this point. I get up to the counter. Slide my groceries right across that counter. She tells me how much it is. I hand her some money. She hands me some change, and I made the cardinal mistake. I said, "Thank you, ma'am." She lost her shit on me. "I am not a ma'am." Did the same shit again. "Ma'am?" Like I didn't hear her. I heard her, but I wasn't listening. And she said, "I am not a ma'am. I am not that old." And the lady, about 5 hours ago, she got off easy, is all I can tell you. Because at this point, I'm not holding my tongue no more. I told her very calmly, just don't fuck with me. I told her very calmly, I said, "Ma'am, where I'm from, that is a sign of respect for women. That means when we was brought up, the last thing our mamas and daddies told us when we got out of the truck, when they was dropping us off at our buddy's house, was that you say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, and no ma'am. I'm sorry if that upset you in any kind of way, shape, or form." That was my nice version of what I said. She goes, "But you don't need to be just walking around calling people ma'am. It means something different here. It's just like you're calling me old. And I don't appreciate it." I said, "So you don't want to be called ma'am?" She goes, "No. No woman wants to be called ma'am." I said, "Bullshit. Because I got a grandma that's about 1,600 miles from here down there in Woolmarket, Mississippi, that I tell you what, if she finds out that I'm talking to a lady over 18 years old and I don't call her ma'am, she's finna take a switch to my hide, and I'm way more scared of her than I am of you. So if you don't want to be a ma'am, if you really don't want to be, I'm going to address you as exactly what you acting like, and that's a fucking cunt. So give me my damn change and let me get the hell out of this damn state, because I promise you, I ain't coming back." Which was a lie, because I actually like the state. Ohio's cool as shit. But that gas station ain't getting no more of my business. I gotta find somebody. I'm gonna hire somebody just to go fill up my truck. I get bad luck at gas stations. But did I do something wrong? For real? Like, I don't feel like I did anything wrong. This ain't one of them times that I'm begging for damn solidification or something like that on what I did. I just genuinely don't think I did anything wrong here. If I did, please tell me. But where I'm from, it's a sign of respect. So if you happen to run across a southern boy up there in the north somewhere and he calls you ma'am, don't flip shit on him. He don't mean it by no means. He don't mean it bad. He's just trying to be respectful. But she crossed the wrong one that day. Leave your comments. I'd love to know what the hell is going on with this, because this is the first for me. I don't disrespect women unless they disrespect me. But that right there was terrible. Shit.